Hello, wonderful people. How is your day going? I hope you are having a nice one. Okay, you are welcome to my YouTube channel, Alma's Vlog. I'm happy to have you around today. How is your day going? I guess it's fine. All right, thank you. If you're just joining us, you're welcome. If you've been with us, I appreciate you. Okay, let's go to the topic of today. Okay, the topic of today is how to settle cases spiritually and it will manifest in the physical. Okay, yes, provided you know that you are innocent, your hands are clean, and people are working against you spiritually, physically, or you have somebody or even you that you did not commit any crime, and then people are, your enemies are after you, even when you are not the one that did it. They are forcing you and they are asking you to, for you to appear before the court. Okay, and you know that your hands are clean, you don't have money, you're trying so hard to make ends meet, and nothing is working out and people are still against you. Okay, or you know someone who is wrongly accused and the person is in prison, and the person, you're sure 100% sure that the person didn't commit the crime that he or she is being accused of, that it is the work of the enemy. Okay, or you know that in your business place, in your business area, okay, or your job, or your colleagues in the office, they are after your life. They don't want you to succeed. They are eating from the same place, but they don't want you to eat from the same place and be happy. This video is for you. They are taking what rightly belongs to you. It's your time for you to be promoted in your office, and then you see that they are after your life. They don't want you to progress. They don't want you to be promoted. You've been in one level for years, and then it's your turn to be promoted, and you're not getting the promotion. Then this video is for you, and you know that your hands are clean. You have never for once stopped somebody from getting promotion. You have not stopped somebody from getting what rightly belongs to them. Please, before you embark on this journey, on this on this ritual, please make sure that your hands are clean, your heart is clean, you don't have evil thoughts in mind against your fellow human being. Okay, you have never obstructed somebody from obtaining what rightly belongs to him or her. You've not visited odd places because of somebody, okay, so that somebody will not succeed. Because if you find yourself in this category, that means this spiritual work will not work for you. But if you know that you are clean, your heart is clean, you are happy, you're always happy for people, and then it's your turn for you to smile, and then other people are stopping you from smiling, or your son, your daughter, or anything, their hands are clean and they are being wrongly accused, you are 100% sure. I like coming out straight. I like telling you the truth, so that you will not say tomorrow that I did not say it. This is a video, of course. I am not going to tell lies. Please, if you know your hands are clean, this is how you are going to go about it. Okay, all right, let me go to the things you need for this ritual. Okay, the first thing first, we cannot stop using our alligator pepper, because alligator pepper is very spiritual. Alligator pepper cannot embark on a shameful journey. I keep saying this. Make alligator pepper your friend and you will never regret it. Okay, so we'll need 7 seeds of alligator pepper, representing the 7 days of the week. Okay, yes, we are going to be using 7 pieces. And then you get me something that is called ancestral cocoyam. Ancestral cocoyam, Igbos, they call it edendemo. Yes, we have different kinds of cocoyam, but this one I want, you go to the bush, it's there. Just ask somebody. If you don't know it, ask somebody to show you what is edendemo. That is ancestral cocoyam. Okay, yes. Then get me gunpowder. What's the Igbos call on shebe. All right, get me gunpowder. Then after that, you get me black candle. All right, then you get me charcoal. Yes, get me attack my attacker's incense. All right, yes, you get your lighter. Get me a paper and a pen. Okay, yes, then you are ready for this ritual. Okay, yes. All right, get me the cocoyam, the ancestral cocoyam. Get me the alligator pepper, and get me the charcoal. You are going to pound it together. All right, you are going to pound them together. These three items will be pounded together. By the time you get your stuff, you are using your mortar, you put it in it and pound it very well. Please, I want it to be very smooth. Everything will appear very dark as the charcoal you are using for it. So you're going to get and pound it very well. Make sure it is very smooth. It has a very fine texture, very smooth. Okay, when you touch it, it's like powder. So by the time you are done pounding it, get me the candle. You are using black candle this time around. Okay, yes, you are using black candle. Then you get me the paper. Get me that paper, the paper I asked you to bring. You bring it, then get a pen. You know if you are the one that is in this trouble, but you know your hands are clean and they are planning evil against you. You have spent virtually all the money you have and they are working against you. Or you are a landlord and you know that your tenants they are due to pay you your house rent. They don't want to pay you your house rent. You understand? And you've been begging them, you've been asking them. They are even because because now you don't have money to take them to court. They refuse to pay you. You can always call their names out. So that is it. But please, before you can embark on this, I always say it, I keep saying it, please make sure that your hands are clean, that you have not done same thing you want to do, something you don't want to be done, you don't want people to do to you. I believe you have not done it to someone else, because if you have done it to someone else, it will work against you. Yes, it will start working against you. So that is it. So by the time you get it, bring your pen and write down the name of the person that is in that problem. The people that are battling you, you know it is you that they are battling, and you have your hands are clean, you are innocent, and they are working against you. Please write down your name. Or you know that your son that is in prison, when his hands are clean, they worked against him and they locked him up there because he is helpless, because he has nobody to speak for him. Or that's your nephew, that's your niece, that's your friend that you are sure that this guy or this woman is a very nice person, and then all of a sudden they locked this man up. This man has nobody to speak for him. He has been there for years, and his case is not even, they have not even talked of bringing up his case, let alone letting him free. You do this prayer or this ritual for the person, on the person's behalf. You just write down the name of the person. Write it down, or you write, if it is you write down your name and write the things you want for it to be, for it to happen to those people. You will tell the person that you're going to stand before your altar. I don't know the God you worship. I don't know what you worship. Some people, they worship the sun. Some people, they worship water. Some people, they worship God. Some people, they don't even worship anything at all. They stay at home and call on their God to come and answer them. But if you know that you worship the living God, call upon him. By the time you are getting ready for this ritual, you call upon the God that has created you. You cry unto him, because you are going to stay naked. You are going to appear as you were created for this ritual, for this prayer. You are going to be naked. You are not going to wear anything, and you are going to wake up in the midnight. This is when this prayer will take place. It is a battle. And for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against the rulers of darkness. Somebody has warned that you will not sleep, and you will not drink cup. You drink water and drop cup. Go naked midnight. Go naked midnight. Remove all your clothes and do this prayer. This prayer are going to, all these things are created by God. Some of it we consume it. Like this alligator pepper is a spice. Some people use it as spice. But it depends on when you take your hands at the back, it becomes spiritual. By the time you open it with your fingers in front of at your front, it's a spice. People use it because it's peppery. So by the time you kneel down, you open your Bible. If you're the type that worship God, you open your Bible and then open to Psalm 35. Because this is war. This is war. This is battle. It's a spiritual battle now, no longer the physical one. You don't have money to stand before the courts. You don't have money to even get a lawyer for yourself. They are dealing with you because you don't have anybody to speak for you. They are dealing with you because you don't have anybody to talk for you. Now it is time for you to call on your God to disgrace them. Let their faces be as dark as that charcoal that you have pounded. That charcoal you have pounded, their faces are going to be as dark as that. Tell your God, the God that created, the God you know that you serve, that answer you, the God that answers by fire. Tell him that you have come. Tell him that he would let him go and disgrace your enemies and make their faces to be as dark as that charcoal. As you have done this, you are going to be kneeling down. As you've knelt down, you get your the candle, light it on top of that paper that you have written the things you want to be done to those people. If you just want them to drop the case, you write it. You write down the name, your name and the things you want to be done to those people. Then you get your black candle, you keep it on top of the paper, and light it up. Allow it to be burning. Allow it to be burning. As it's burning, bring out those things you have pounded. Bring out those things you have pounded. You're going to, let me take for instance, this is what you have in your hand that you have pounded. You're going to be dropping it on top of the candle as the candle is burning. You're going to be and be making declarations that whatever it is that the enemies are planning against you, it will not work for them. If they want to disgrace you, they want you to die because you don't have money, you don't have anybody to speak for you, that this is time for them to be disgraced. Call on the God that you worship. He will never disappoint you. Stay in front of your altar, or altar of worship. If you don't have an altar, you can also do it. You can do this prayer anywhere. You can do it. You can even do it under the moon. You can do it under the sun. You can do it anywhere whatsoever. You can do it anywhere. You can do it in your house, indoor. You can do it outside. Whatever, anywhere you want to do it, anywhere you know you'll be comfortable doing it. All you want is for you to achieve a great result. So after you have poured those things and you are praying, you're going to be crying and be calling on to God. As you are doing it, you'll be reading your Bible, be reading that Psalm 35. That's let God fight this battle for you. For all they have planned evil against you, in one way they will gather, in 7 ways they shall scatter. That is what the Bible said. If you are the one if you are the type that worships God, me, I worship God. I'm a Christian. I always put God first in whatever I am doing. Okay, so if you know that you have other gods, if you worship the goddess, please speak to your goddess. If you won't, I don't have a problem with your choice of religion. We all have our choices to make. Okay, so whatever it is that you worship, just call on them to answer you at this time, because this is the time. After this prayer, give them 7 days. Just give them 7 days. Give them 7 days, just provided your hands are clean. So when you must have finished, just take 1 cup, get 1 cup of gunpowder, what the Igbos call on share. You get it and then you pour it on it. Spray it on top of but you will allow the candle to finish burning. Make sure that the candle finish burning. As the candle has finished burning, take the gunpowder, spray it on top of that stuff that has burnt. Yes, and as you are spraying it, use it and make the cross sign. Use it and make the cross sign. Use it and make your cross sign. So as you have made the cross sign, you get the attack my attacker's incense and light it up. Use your light and light it up. As it's lighting, you turn your back. Turn your back. That's as you were facing it, right, kneeling down. You're going to stand up now and turn your back, like your back will be facing those things you have done. Walk away. You have walked away from it. You're going to return back later, but for now you're walking away. You're walking away from those troubles. You're walking away from that battle, because the battle is of the Lord. It's a spiritual battle, and now you are victorious. You are going to win this battle. Do this with all your faith intact. Do this and cry unto God. Do this because your hands are clean. You are innocent. I did not say when you are not innocent, you should go and do this prayer. It will not work for you. It will never work for you if your hands are not clean. If you have done this thing to somebody, this thing they are doing to you now, and you're crying, you're getting, it's just, you're receiving your reward. So it will not work. Make sure that before you embark on this journey, your hands are clean. By the time you are done, you can come back later when the incense and everything must have finished. But please allow the candle to burn, finish up with burning. Allow it to burn flat. Afterwards, you can just pick up those things, go and throw it in a running water, dispose it off in a running water, and that is all. By the time you are done with this, just give them 7 days. You will come back and testify. Because I don't know, except there is another thing that is causing it for this spiritual work not to work for you. Except there is another force that is against you for this spiritual work not to work for you. But if there is none, this spiritual work must work for you. Even if you don't need it now, keep this video so that you can need it in the future. All right. Yes, listen to this video so that you will learn. You can need it in the future. You can use it to help your neighbor, use it to help your friends, use it to help with whosoever it is. Use it to help them, so that all these things, innocent people being accused and being locked up when they don't even deserve it, when they haven't committed any crime, it's appalling. It's not good. So this is time for you to do what? Get up and do something. Talk to God. Talk to God yourself. He will never leave you. He will never disappoint you. All right? So that is it. And that's going to be all for today. We are coming to the end of this video. If you're just joining us, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Okay? I appreciate you guys so much. Yes. May the Lord continue to bless you all, continue to bless you all, continue to be with you all, continue to uplift you, continue to shine, make you to shine in all your endeavors. All right? Yes. If you're just joining us, you're welcome. If you've been with us, thank you. All right? Continue to be with us. Continue to stay tuned. Continue to subscribe. Continue to watch this video. Keep on your notification button on so that whenever I make an upload, you'll be the first. Thank you, and do have a wonderful day. Bye.